coming, I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to heal him, I think.
Yeah, because you know if Colton goes down, who the next target is, right?
Oh yeah. But I'll
Primary
do,
objective, keep the
else.
ping cushion up.
Exactly, but I'll keep the ping cushion up with a little bit of extra help here. I'll first use a Sacred Flame on the Scarred Hyena, because I don't like the look of his face. Roll of 18 versus Reflex for 7 points of radiant damage.
Sacred light shines from above, searing the scarred hyena.
Booyah! And I will give Coltane the temporary hit points, which should be somewhere around 5. So that's a little bit of extra cushion for you there. And then Rect will mutter a little prayer for you. Actually, a prayer for himself, because the prayer is for you to stay alive long enough so that he doesn't get hit.
Much appreciated.
Right?
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
Rect is an honest man. Well, dwarf.
Oh gods above, please leave this meat shield alive so that I will not suffer pain today.
Well, apparently it's not going to be that great, because I just rolled a 2 out of a possible maximum of 12. But you'll still gain, let me see...
Avandra's luck is not with you.
5, 3, 1... you'll still gain plus 11 to your, thing.
Almost max.
Coltane back
There
up to
you go.
50 out of 55 with 5 temporary healing. Temporary
essentially
HP,
you're
so
maxed.
yeah, he is virtually maxed.
You are virtually maxed.
I'm sure that'll change soon.
At least
Corvus.
you're in total defense, though.
Yeah, you can suck it all up. Corvus, right. Corvus. Hey, pretty cool. Thorn Cloud Shot. I'm wondering if I should use this.
Oh god.
Wait, could you, Corvus, shoot the gnolls with the...
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Are they close enough?
If they're shooting at us, I'm pretty sure it's close enough for us to shoot at them, right, CJ?
Because that's how it works.
Range.
What's the range of his weapon? I'm not actually sure here.
Oh, it's true, he does have a longbow.
Oh,
I
so
forgot,
that's
it's not even based on spell range. I mean, this guy's got the best of every single world imaginable.
That's insane.
Yeah, its range is 20, so he can definitely do it.
As Alexi would say, does Alexi still say, do it? Does he still say that?
Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah, and he shakes his fist too. So Thorn Cloud Shot on the ugly gnoll, because he's ugly. And we don't like ugly gnolls.
That's discriminatory.
Oh, nice. Roll of 23 for 7 points of damage.
Thorn-covered vines spout up from the ground around the ugly gnoll.
Yes. So, there's a zone of burst 1 center on the target. The last... okay, 3 poison damage. That's the important part. Any creature that ends its turn within the zone takes 3 poison damage. Alright, that's not that bad.
Wait, why didn't you give them all -2 to their attacks? That's fine.
Because you want to use this cool new power.
Wow,
Stupid
yeah.
Corvus.
So the
Hey,
thorns
be
do
glad-
manage to prick at the ugly gnoll.
Be glad he didn't shoot this at you.
Thus ends round 2 on to round 3. The grassy gnoll does not wish to end his turn within this vinage. It doesn't do anything like to creatures that start their turn there, right?
Nope.
Alright, so
no,
he takes
it's
a
only
step
at the
forward.
end.
And then shoots at Coltane.
Wow, that's great.
Oh,
That-
isn't he the smart one?
Yes, clearly more so than other people.
Coltane dodges the arrow.
I think he's in charging range for you now, though.
They were in charging range before, but I wasn't gonna charge them with only 13 hit points.
Isn't your charge speed like 10?
Can I have some gnolls on my team, please?
The yipping hyena bites at Massimo.
Charge speed is your regular speed. However, you can move and then make a charge attack.
Massimo's blade cuts into the scarred hyena. The spotted gnoll moves forward and takes a shot at Coltane. And nails him. 6 damage, Coltane down to 49 out of 55. The burly gnoll draws back hard on the bowstring with his muscular arms. But his aim isn't quite as good, and misses Coltane. Winter's up.
Excellent. Winter knows that he has a wide variety of attacks available to him, some of them with very interesting powers. So he marks the scarred hyena as his quarry and uses Twin Strike.
Like a boss.
That's a 13 and a 20 for 4 and 9.
The second arrow
And a-
strikes true, visibly wounding the hyena.
With bonus 3 damage. Winter stays silent.
Massimo dodges the scarred hyena, Coltane.
Coltane thinks to himself, considers the value of charging headfirst into 4 enemies on his own, decides against it,
Depriving his allies of light, also.
depriving his allies of light, which is something he did think about before, and instead he holds his ground, hoping he can deflect arrows with a halberd.
Like a boss, right?
He maintains his total defense and does nothing.
Nima.
Maybe Nima will do something useful this turn. Maybe. She will attempt to use Bond of Pursuit once again. On her oath. So that's a 21 with a hit of 9.
Nima's axes strike true.
Yay!
A hyena full of bald patches in its fur momentarily comes into view before scooting over into the darkness.
There was a bald hyena!
The ugly gnoll comes forward and takes a shot at Coltane. Coltane spins his halberd in a whirlwind, hoping to catch arrows and knock them out of the air. But as you can imagine, this proves rather ineffectual, and he's struck for 12 damage.
You know, I just knew that you were leading up to a failure there.
Also, I don't think you took damage last time. You're still at 50.
Oh, I think I may not have been paying attention or something when you said that. How much damage did I take before?
It was 6 damage, so you should be down to 49. Can this with the 12, and it's significantly lower. Coltane down to 37 out of 55. Wrecked.
First, I just realized that actually one of our fans is like waking up at 4 a.m. to listen to us. Oh wait, apparently there's another one that's like at 3:30 a.m.
Love you folks.
Wow. You know, I used to think that I was crazy for waking up at 3 a.m. to play Utopia, you know, to make an attack, but you guys have serious chops for waking up just to listen to us. Anyhow, back to the game.
You're the best.
Interesting scenario here. You know what? I'll just try to give more temporary hit points to you, Coltane.
It's an excellent idea. Because they are exceptionally temporary.
Yes, yes, indeed. Because I don't think you're ready for another healing word yet, but yeah, Sacred Flame, and I don't want to do it on the Scarred Hyena, unfortunately, so I'll do it on the other one. The Yapping one?
Yipping.
You're going to
yipping.
target the Yipping Hyena, whom you cannot fully see.
What kind of penalties do I suffer?
I believe it's a -2 for lightly obscured.
Partial concealment?
Partial concealment or cover?
Partial concealment. Same difference.
Alright. Actually, if I move up, won't I be able to see him better?
No,
Nope.
because of the light source. That's the rate limiting factor here.
Nah.
Note that
In
we
this
said
world-
concealment, not cover.
In this
Yeah.
world, light does only travel in lines, not as particles.
Oh!
Ah.
Smack! Critical! How do you like that to concealment and stuff?
How do you like that, darkness?
Take that, darkness! I smack
only-
you in the face!
If only you were aiming for the hyena instead of the darkness.
Yes, I sheer light on darkness.
Oh, well, obviously, because, yeah, light into the darkness, that's why it was effective.
Yes! 16 points of damage, that's not small chops there, eh? And yeah, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Well, the hyena, the hyena momentarily stops yipping. Which is good, because she's starting to get a headache, and it's only been like 18 seconds, not even. Poor Nima, who's very sensitive ears, she's like right next to this thing, and it's like one of those chihuahuas that yip really, really annoyingly.
And she was ignoring it so well that she wasn't attacking it.
Perhaps you should move to the north rect, so I can provide more light upon our enemies. Without depriving you of your meat shield.
You're not the boss of me.
That sounds very intelligent.
Oh, I'm surprised you're doing it.
Rect will move there, better vantage point, I think.
So Rect walks over there, then moonwalks a few steps back, showing off.
He totally does a Michael Jackson move there, yeah.
Corvus.
Corvus, send the stinging insects to the gnolls, please.
I'll do a basic range attack.
It is a
All of his
basic range.
attacks.
That is. Hush you!
He's gonna do a more basic ranged attack.
I'll do a basic range attack.
He'll throw the arrow with his fist.
He'll ask for Hey, he'll ask Wintier for the frickin' pair of gloves that don't do nothing for him, and you know.
Actually, why don't they? Never mind. I guess for RP purposes they haven't swapped.
Yeah, they don't know that like Wintier is just oblivious to his gloves not working. He's probably like,
No, I think
if I use Twin Strike
He
more,
knows.
it'll work.
he
soon."
just doesn't know that Corvus can take advantage of it.
Also, he doesn't want to tell everyone else that he wasted money on something useless.
Yeah, probably that's the main focus point there. So, Biting Swarm...
He could just blame Gendar for being a snake oil salesman.
Yeah, he probably could. Considering that guy has like a weird, crazy sounding voice too.
Oh, come on, he's all right. He's good people, I'm sure of it.
And it's not a trap.
Yeah,
I'm
it's totally
sure of
not
it.
a trap.
I'm
So Biting Swarm
retroactively
against
sure of it.
Biting Swarm against the burly one, not the ugly one. See, not completely discriminatory. 19 for 14 points of damage, though, if it hits.
And the spirit insects bite away at the burly gnoll. And despite his burliness and I don't know if I can really say manliness, because he's not a man. It's not a woman either. I mean, he's not a human. I guess his knolliness. Despite being so buff, he squeals like a little girl as he gets bit by the swarm.
And everyone takes a -2. Which is also pretty awesome.
Especially for Coltane.
They all start whining and whimpering as the insects are biting at them, and they're trying to swat them and wave them off. Oh, stop.
It's an optical illusion!
That ends round 3, on to round 4. Grassy Gnoll takes a shot at Coltane. But this time, between the distraction of the insects and Coltane's defensive stance, the arrow misses.
Yes, at last.
Massimo dodges the yipping hyena. Then slays the scarred hyena and lets out a sigh as he does so. Shakes his head softly.
Do not falter. They are attacking us. They work for their masters.
As soon as that hyena comes down, though, the bald hyena charges out of the darkness and attacks Massimo.
Gosh darn it.
Applied the damage to the wrong token there. As the bald hyena bites into Massimo, in case I didn't say that. Massimo now visibly wounded from the numerous bites he's suffered. The spotted gnoll takes a shot at Coltane and manages to land the blow for 5 damage, knocking off Coltane's 5 temporary hit points. He then retreats into the corner. The burly gnoll is way too preoccupied with the insects. Seems to be a bit of a prima donna and misses completely. Falls back into the corner. Winter.
Excellent. A new quarry. Winter marks the bald hyena as his quarry. And then uses Twin Strike. That's 13 for 4 and a 20 for 11. Bonus of 3.